So this is why Trump wanted to buy Greenland. I don't blame him. What's up, y'all? This is the Super Cup of Joe, and today I'll be reviewing Greenland, the disaster thriller starring Gerard Butler and Marina Beckerin. The film follows these two parents who must fight for survival as a planet-destroying comet races towards Earth. The film is directed by Rick Roman. He did the films like Felons, Snitch, Shot Caller, and Angel Has Fallen. This was supposed to be released in the summer. Plans changed, obviously, because of COVID, like most movies are. It did release in some places for a short period. It's now being reported that it's going to be released in December. I don't know if that's confirmed yet, but I found a link online, so I just watched it. John Garrity, along with his estranged wife, are hosting a party with the neighbors to watch a passing interstellar comic named Clark. The whole world is watching as well. John, along with his diabetic son Nathan, run to the grocery store for last minute items before the party and witness a lot of military trucks and jets passing through. In the store, John receives an automated phone call from the Department of Homeland Security informing him he and his family have been pre-selected for an emergency sheltering. Worried about the call, John rushes back home just as a fragment from the comet enters the atmosphere. I guess they weren't expecting it to be like super crazy or affect them. Well, the civilians, obviously the government knows what's up because they were like mobilizing, but you see it in the trailer, that first shockwave of the impact. Gerard's so exciting, you see it coming from a distance, and then boom, from there all hell breaks loose. This movie was decent, but it was low-key kind of depressing. The portrayal of the human nature is very scary. It's very believable and grounded here. Dire situations can bring out the worst in people. It has a disaster movie element to it, but for me I felt like this was more like a panic movie. Again, I don't think every person will act crazy like people in the movie, but if something like this were to happen in real life, a lot of people would not survive, and not from like whatever elemental like disaster arrives. It's the people going into that fearful, savage, selfish like survival mode. I've seen videos of people going crazy over like little things just this year. As a movie, I've seen better and I've seen worse disaster films. The VFX look good to me. I like how this was shot. Well acted in a serious movie, though there were some scenes where I thought were stupid. Chaos is happening. It's a pandemic. There's people like taking their time or like taking a break. Gerard Butler always seems like the same character in most movies. He has that hero aura about him still, but he's restrained here. He's not a super agent going around killing people. He's a good dad and he's very polite, but having a child with like certain problems is gonna make it kind of hard for him to survive this kind of event. So it's not super exciting, like not seeing him like kick ass, but it's still a good performance. For quite a bit of the film, he's separated from his wife and kid after something happens. He gets paired off with King Batch. King Batch is in the movie. He has a somewhat important role, while Marina and the son are paired with David Denman and Hope Davis. Their time together rubbed me a certain way. It didn't last long, so that's good, but portraying like how people think under like, it's not even pressure, it's just like the potential of something bad happening changes how people think and like how they act. It's shocking. All the other characters, military, neighbors. Scott Glenn plays Marina's father. I didn't care for his performance in this. Felt like I was watching Stick from Daredevil, but you can just see. I like Holt McCallany's short screen time more, and he was just a random character. There's a scene with him, and there's also another scene near the beginning of the film with the military. It kind of makes you think like what the definition of a good person is, despite like rules and like orders. Acting out of emotion versus like following rules, being smart, just following like facts. I knew this pandemic was happening. I made a plane for like 10 people to carry only a certain amount of weight, and I was ready to go. I told people, everyone ignored me, so I picked like 10 people, I got them, blah blah blah, and I'm about to take off, and then people comment like, oh wait, no, wait for us, please, like let us on. Like, do I act out of the goodness of my heart and let them on, even though I know for a fact my plane can only carry this much people? I had a clear shot at survival. Now it's like taking the risk of saving these people. I'm probably not gonna make it because, you know, there's multiple different kind of situations like that. I like that in this movie. Now, originally Chris Evans was supposed to be the lead in the film with Neil Blomkamp directing. He's the director of District 9, Elysium, and Chappie. I like the film. It wasn't bad, but I believe it could have been much better, maybe even more epic with those two on board. It also gives Chris Evans something to do after Avengers. I think he can play a good father figure. He was good in the miniseries Defending Jacob on Apple TV+. So this is your average disaster type film. It's okay. I liked it better than 2012 San Andreas, Geostorm, Independence Day, Resurgence. I think most of you will find this movie okay. I'm giving Greenland a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed my review, please hit the like and subscribe button. Check out my channel for other content. Be kind to one another. Take care of yourselves and set it out. And I will see you guys next time.
The legend will never die.